Yo, what's going on, guys? Chase Strider here, and welcome back to another video. This video is gonna be more tailored toward you global players because I'm gonna show my personal favorite deck that you could use budget-wise when the new set drops. So the next set that's gonna be coming out is like the Ride Chains and like Amber Dragons for Kagero. So like you, in my personal opinion, you could skip on Amber Dragons. Tsukiyomi, it's gonna be good for Oracle Think Tank, so if you want to go after that, you could. And then finally, there's gonna be Garmor for Royal Paladin also. And it's gonna be Perfect Razors for Noble Grappler, which will probably be top for you guys. So that will probably be the best 1-2 build. Or you could go budget version for Novas and do Blouse. But I'm gonna do budget Royals because I ran at that time when the set came out a Galahad deck because it's only a double rare. You don't have to spend too much resources. So this is the deck. You have the 4 PGs, you have the 4 grade 1 Galahad, and you have these 4 because the way this one works is that if you have 6 or more cards in your soul, which you will if you fulfill the entire Ride Chain, this is a 9k booster. So you'll hit bigger numbers. So that basically means that all 3 of your attacks will just go through on the Vanguard. The reason I run 4 Blaster Blades in this deck is because of Gansalot. I personally still don't have all 4 Gansalots because I still I've never gotten around to crafting them. So for now I just replace them with this guy. But if you have 4 Gansalots, then I would suggest running 4 Blaster Blades also. I just do it because I might draw a Blaster Blade or stuff in my starting hand. And then Galatine for just for the 10k vanilla power. It's really good. 4 of the grade 2 Galahad because you have to, it's the Ride Chain, you have to run max number of all of them. And then this one, if you have 6 more cards in your soul, it becomes 12k. So the ideal setup is having these 2 as your rear guard and then having these behind them because they become 21k. So then if your opponent goes into Imperial Daughter, you could still hit. And if you get triggers, then you could put them on the other rear guard and then hit again. So there's basically that's a big out for Oracle Think Tank if they decide to go into Imperial Daughter, which will also be very annoying for you guys to go through. So, and then I have 3 Alfred just because I have 3 and I could run it. 1 Soul Saver. This is my only copy of Soul Saver, and it's good if you want to build numbers. If you want to put them behind Vanguard, activate the skill. Last ditch effort in order to get the numbers. You could because you could just Soul Blast the 4 and go right ahead. Gansalot I already explained. This is just a just to fill in the spot, before I could get all 4 Gansalots. But if you ride them, if you check a trigger, then he gains 5k also, so you don't have to commit everything to him. This guy is, I run one of him because he essentially becomes 13k if you need it, so if you counter blast. And then finally the grade 3 Galahad. You run 4 of him, and if you use his skill, it's counter blast 2, he gains 3k and a crit. So, and for this deck we run all crit and 4 heal. What you could also do if you want to go just full max out is you could replace the heals for draws. You could also do that because I've done that before and it works pretty well. Because the reason for this deck is that you want to rush and rush and rush your opponent. That's the more tailored towards you aggressive players. That if you want to rush your opponent. So we're most likely going up against MLB right now because that deck is dumb as hell. Let's see here. How much is mulligan everything? Okay, we just need the grade 2 in hand. So like, even though this is a right chain, it's still helpful to start with one of each grade in your hand. You know, the grade 1, the grade 2, and the grade 3 Galahad. Because since this is, you know, Vanguard 0, this is entirely relying on luck. So you may not get it. Okay, so there we got the grade 1, so now we don't have to ride. And now I don't really want to call anything else. So I'll just leave that at a 1 to pass. Because I don't want to give him the damage. Because the way MOB works is pretty dumb as hell. Yeah. Because if they don't have the damage, they can't activate the Wing All Brave. Which is good. And he didn't get a trigger, which is also really nice. Let's see here, can we check a heal? No, we can't. Okay, now this is the most important part. Please get the grade 2. Yes, there it is. Soul Charge. And it's a PG. Let's go. I hate that. Yeah, go with this. So we need a trigger to pass. Hey, but this is why we run crits. And we didn't get anything. Mainly because we have 3 of the 9 triggers in our hand. So that means only 6 can go off at this point. Yep. MLB, yay. And here we has a Blaster Blade. No trigger, that's good. Can I get a heal, please? Oh, come on. Blaster Dark. Oh, come on, don't do that. Okay, so we'll do that. And we'll save him. Why can't hit skill once? Can we get another trigger? No, we can't. This is sad. I'll just take out his rear then. I was hoping to get a critical trigger there, so I could push him to 4 damage. And he has a Blaster Blade, so he's gonna get Majesty Lord Blaster's effect off, which is annoying in and of itself. So, oh great! So we already know where he's gonna put the Blaster Blade and the Blaster Dark. He'll only have 1 intercept for next turn. We have 2 PGs. Okay. Like that matters. Can we get a heal? Where are all my heals? Oh my god. Good thing we have a PG for this. The question is, does he have a PG in his hand though? Does he have a PG in his hand? That's the real question. If he has a PG in his hand, then we might lose. We'll right skip. We'll do this. We'll not do that. Okay. If he has a PG, we lose. More with heals. Can we get a heal? Another crit. Don't have a PG, please. And it is. Oh, I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. Don't get a trigger. Yes. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. So with that, it becomes 20. Oh, come on. This is dumb as hell. I swear, if he drew a PG off that, I'm a flip. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. There was the PG. So, as you saw, it's very stressful when using this deck, but it's worth it because I just beat the most powerful deck in the game right now with this. So that's basically the deck that I personally like to use and what you guys could also use. So if you guys want to keep on using this, you know, as a way to map out your deck, go ahead. Remember, if you even want to be more aggressive, you could turn these into draws, because as you saw, we didn't check a single heal that game, and if we did, we could just use a draw. But hey, it's like, I personally like using the heals because, you know, if he would have gotten a trigger, then the other attack would have gone through, and then, you know, we would have been hoping for a heal at that point. So I personally like running the heals more. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. We are over 100 subs now, so make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.